I love it so much. I'm getting it altered and I'm just really excited to put it on again and have it fit. I have a few tips for when you're choosing your evening gown. The first one would be to go with an open mind. I ended up choosing a gown with some of the things that I thought I absolutely didn't want for Miss Teen USA. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I went into the experience thinking that I absolutely didn't want these features in a gown, and I ended up trying on a dress that I thought I wouldn't like, but I ended up loving it so much, and I'm really excited. This is my state gown, and it's Sherry Hill actually, and I love it so much still. I didn't think I'd be wearing red. I wanted to wear pink, but red just stood out so much, and I just loved it.
I'll be sharing with you some of my favorite tips to help you find your dream dress. My first tip is to think outside of the box. You don't want to be choosing what the rest of your competition is going to be wearing, so you want to stay true to you and stay unique. Tip number 2, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on your dream dress. It's all about alterations, how it fits to you, and how you present yourself on stage. I'm not going to tell y'all how I found my dream dress. True story, I actually found it the weekend before my state pageant. My friends and family, they were kind of freaking out because they were like, you haven't practiced in the dress hardly, but whenever I tried it on, I knew it was the one, and I felt so confidently beautiful on stage.
When you're looking for the perfect evening gown dress, it isn't about thinking, what are the judges gonna like, or what is everyone else gonna think of what you're wearing? It's how you feel in it, and it's if you're comfortable wearing it. So when I was looking for the perfect state gown dress, all I knew is I wanted to look sleek and classy. So when I found this one, I knew it was gonna be the right fit.
I always keep in mind 2 important tips when I am looking for a gown. Number 1, pick a dress that reflects your personal sense of style. Personally, I love gowns that are simple and elegant and classy, so I make sure to reflect that in my evening gown choices. And number 2, make sure that you wear the dress and the dress doesn't wear you. You don't need a lot of bling in order to stand out on stage. You want to pick a dress that complements your body so you can really shine through it. As you can see, this gown doesn't have a lot of bling. Just some pretty bling in the center and a cute feminine bow in the back. I love this dress because it wasn't too much. It's very classy, elegant, reflects my personal sense of style, and allowed me to shine on stage.
When it comes to choosing your evening gown, you want to remain open-minded to the different styles of dresses being provided. When it comes to considering the color of your dress, you really want to make sure it complements your complexion. That brings us to the shape of the gown. You really want to make sure the shape of the gown accentuates the body figure, whether the gown is fitted or flowy. And I knew that I loved my gown when I could not leave the boutique without it. Like, I needed my gown. And that's a good thing, because that's how you know you're truly in love with your gown.
There are definitely 3 things that I take into consideration when I design or try to find an evening gown. The very first thing is definitely the fit. For me, it's all about finding the dress that makes you feel good, it fits your body and it's flattering to your body shape. Second, I would say, is the fabric. Fabric is so important because I love texture, and a lot of times that helps in creating the correct flow or the style you want and the appearance you want on stage. Third, I love color. Color is so much fun, and it's important to find a color that is flattering to your skin tone, or just a color that makes you happy. I mean, that's important. And when you're on stage and you have those 3 things, those are what make me happy and what make me feel like I need to shine on stage.
Let's talk about how to choose a great evening gown dress. On stage, I look for a woman that is confident in the way that she looks in her dress on stage. not the girl with the most expensive couture dress. Every girl has colors and styles of dresses that she feels most confident in. I believe that this portion of the contest gives everyone the chance to see the girl that is most confident.
I love the evening gown portion of the competition because it gives the girls an opportunity to handpick the dress that they want to wear to see what message they bring across to the judges. And it is an important decision for sure. It's a tough one. There's so many beautiful options out there. So for me, the number one guideline that I go by is trying to find a dress that really showcases me and who I am as a person rather than showcasing the dress. For my state gown, this is what I wore. It was, very simple, beautiful, but just simple, just enough. So it was also one of the only dresses I found that was long enough for me, which is also important. But this year I'm working with Sherry Hill, and she's been so amazing. And she's designing me a dress that is long enough, beautiful, that I'm absolutely obsessed with, and I cannot wait to show you guys.
Like most girls, my favorite part of any pageant is the evening gown competition. So when I'm looking for my evening gown, I look for these three things. One, I love a good mermaid dress, but I also love trains with it. So this dress that I bought from Sherry Hill 2 years ago was perfect for me because it had a little mixture of both. Two, color. I love a pop of color, and I love the way that the white accents the blue on this. Three, it always has to be unique to me and my personality. So the beading on this dress was great because it was so fun, and I love to have fun, so it really represented me and who I am. And those are the three things that I look for when I'm evening gown shopping.
The first thing I look for is color. I find the color that makes me feel the most confident, and then I move on to silhouettes. This is my evening gown that I wore at State. I absolutely love it. It's forever one of my favorite dresses. I love the halter neck, I love the color, and I love that it has this cute little overskirt that I can play with.
There are 4 factors when choosing your gown. First things first is the color. Make sure it complements your skin. For my case, I love wearing bright colors just to make sure I pop and really stand out on the stage. Next is your body shape. Everyone is born differently and really wants to accentuate different parts of their body that they're most confident about. So make sure your gown does that. Next is your walking. If you have certain ways that you're going to walk, make sure you're able to model in your gown just so you are able to strut across that stage. Last but not least is your personality. Make sure it shows on stage. Make sure you feel like $1 million and truly feel like a princess that night.
In the process of picking out an evening gown, I usually like to go in without any pre-existing ideas. Keeping an open mind is always the best option for me because regardless of the amount of stones or the color or the shape of the dress, as long as I feel beautiful on the inside, that's what's going to project on the outside, and that's all that really matters. But of course, I still have my preferences. I absolutely love Sherry Hill. Her designs are always gorgeous. I usually have to check the length because I'm pretty tall, and once I put on heels, I'm even taller, and so I usually have to make sure that it still touches the ground. And finally, I really love chiffon. I love the flow of the fabric, and it's absolutely gorgeous on stage.
Whether it's for a pageant, for prom, for homecoming, for whatever, these questions can help you make sure it's the one. So my first question is, can I walk in this dress? Don't get me wrong, everything takes practice and everything's going to be hard to walk in when you're in your 6-inch heels. My second question to ask yourself is this dress comfortable? My third question, does this dress make me feel confident? Do you feel like the best you in this dress? And all of these questions go into this one. And my fourth question is this dress Sherry Hill? She's amazing. I love all her designs, and she's definitely my favorite designer, and she is the designer of my Team USA Nationals evening gown, and I'm very proud to be representing her on the Team USA stage.
Personally, I think that the evening gown portion of competition is the hardest to prepare for because this is the part of competition where you're showing off your classy and elegant side. Along with that, you always get so many opinions being thrown at you telling you that color does not look good on you, or this style looks so much better than the other one, when maybe you don't agree with those opinions. That's when it comes time to stick with your gut. Along with that, it is so important to come into fittings with an open mind. When I went to go find my nationals gown, I thought I knew exactly what I wanted, but ended up walking out with something completely different. You guys know yourself the best, and do whatever makes you feel the most beautiful in.
If it truly is the right dress and a dress that you love, you will be able to envision yourself walking in that dress, answering your top 5 question in that dress, and being crowned in that dress. For my Miss Wyoming Teen USA dress, I definitely could envision that. My other tip is to definitely just try the dress on. You might not like the color purple, but it could be a mermaid, and you might have never tried on a mermaid gown before. So just try it on, see if you like the style. That way you can look for that style in other colors. My last tip is to find a dress that you feel confidently beautiful in and confidently yourself. When you find a gown that truly describes who you are on the inside, I promise you it will shine through and you will do very well in that pageant.
So talk about, first and foremost, each of you, a little bit about yourselves, your background.
Well, I am a student at the Vermont Academy of Science and Technology. I am a pre-professional ballet dancer.
Yeah.
I'm a pilot
Yeah.
to my skydiving counterpart.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness,
Yes.
so cool.
I'm also an instructor of Kempo Jiu-Jitsu for students.
Whoa.
For
Look out.
little people.
Look out, everybody. And you're 17?
Yes.
And you're from St. Albans
I am,
originally.
yep.
Are you looking at schools yet or anything? Colleges? Anything
I
like that?
am. I have many on my list to
Yeah.
apply to, but
Great.
we'll see where I end up.
Cool. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Maya.